All right, this video is of 7-month-old Wrath, a Bavarian Mountain hound, working an incredibly accurate blind trail. What's very nice about this dog is the sheer accuracy that it has. Many people will say, well, this is a tracking dog and not a trailing dog, but that's just nonsense. It's just how this dog chose to run this trail at the particular time. But what you have to think about is the patience required to work such a dog and understanding that it's working 100% of the time on this trail, and that you have to not get involved and just stay behind the dog and let it do its thing. Patience is a virtue with this type of dog.
I'm going to move up just so I can video, okay? But you got a good distance. You kind of got to keep a little shorter lead because the lead's so heavy on such a short-legged dog. Because otherwise what happens, it ends up hitting the dirt. And part of it is because see how that buckle moves off to the side? Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the design of this harness, but she's going to be too small for our leathers. I don't think that's a distraction because the tail set didn't change. I think what happened is he walked in that tall pokey stuff and she's not wanting to go in there. So she's working the fringe of the odor right here and then reacquiring over here. I can see his prints in the weeds right there. See how accurate she's being?
Yep.
I mean,
I've always loved that about that. When we was doing them fire trails with her, I thought she was just so precise for that age.
can hear the nose going. I think I'm going to have to end up trying to get a thinner leash, a thinner leather line. She doesn't seem to mind the weight of this thing. So why did the speed just increase, Joseph?
Out of the sunlight.
Okay, exactly. That's UV is just destroying the scent. You got ground disturbance, but the human odor is not as strong anymore. No, it's what I love about the breed. They've grown them shorter of stature. It's interesting, the wind's at my back right here blowing this way, and I think we've got some human odor that's blown through this opening, and the track is back here just a little bit. Like right there.
Seems like they're more deliberate searchers too.
She is. Her sister's like a a bullet though, and she just bowls through everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she overshoots a lot of turns. She always gets them back because she's moving 1,000,000 miles an hour. But this dog, if she loses a turn, she doesn't. She loses it right where she's at, and then she circles until she gets it.
This one, if them first set the fire trail, she wouldn't go 5, 10 foot time in you hear her whine. She'd circle. This is easier to read.
See, with a dog like this, patience is really, really important because she's being, you know, really, really close to the track. She wants to be nice and accurate. It's how she works. And a lot of handlers will have a tendency to get impatient and push. Just stop moving.
There it was right there.
Nice. See, it's like if she's not perfect, she doesn't want to go. This is what I love about the dog. But it's going to be a nightmare for people that are impatient. Anybody who can't handle, you know, she wants to be really, really close to the scent. She doesn't like working fringe. And what I understand from, I'm learning more about the breed. I mean, I'm pretty new to them. I've watched a few work in Europe, but these are the first two I've had. And they're all very, very similar. They take a very patient handler. You can see his footprints over there. You see them in the grass? You know, it's amazing. It was 20 degrees here last week when we were working. And
Really? 20 degrees?
oh, it's frigid.
I don't know, now it's 72.
Yeah. And I'm in a t-shirt.
Yeah,
I was wearing a ski cap last week.
yeah. When it got cold in Chattanooga and Knoxville in Tennessee, it was, I think, what, 4 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just unheard of there.
He's got a little bit of a baloney tongue going on. There's your track right there. I like this little dog. Oh, you got to see that wag of the tail?
Proximity.
Okay, that's brand new. You hadn't got that yet. You got a proximity alert. That might be a little distraction. Careful with that. If her tail drops. No, that's him. Okay, good. No, come on, get to work. Another sign of a proximity alert when you're close is when the dog comes back and jumps on your backup. What's happening is that fresh human odor is blowing up on the backup, and the dog's trying to get an early reward.
Oh.
They're saying, "Hey man, I can, you know, if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it."
Well,
You know.
Work smarter, not harder, right?
Uh-huh.
That's from a pretty good distance.
Yeah. Okay, you got to be probably in a scent pool here, Joseph. No more wagging of the tail. Ooh, little, maybe a little right there.
Speeding up.
Really good job with the lead, man. Get a little intensity change. Got a little intensity change. I think she's just... Oh, shit. No wonder. Ah. Oh, you did it! Okay. Now, unclip her. Take a few treats, and I'm going to have you run maybe 20 yards and then just get down. So move her over here so she can see a little bit better. No, just run. And go. And let her go.
What a good baby. You are such a lover. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.